And with us right now, we've got the founder and CEO of Tiege Hanley, Kelley Thornton. Kelley, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Josh. Good to be here.
Skincare for men. My wife has got me on a routine now where she's got me using a bunch of girly products. And so I love that you're in this space, and I'm so glad that we got connected, and I'm looking forward to being your next cover model.
You're on. We're going to hire you.
So who is Tiege Hanley for?
Tiege Hanley is we kind of shoot right down the middle of America, Josh. We believe that all guys should look and feel amazing. So we're helping, regular guys that both, are into skincare grooming, have not been introduced to it, and guys that are just, trying to punch Mother Nature in the old kisser.
Mm. Do you think in the, is there a resistance, do you think, from men, or maybe this is something that's changing a little bit, to actually having a skincare routine? I've got all the products. I'm not incredibly consistent. And I'll tell you that, aside from aftershave and some sunscreen, that's pretty much it. Now, thankfully, I've got some really great finish skin. So I'll thank genetics for that. I wonder if you've seen maybe over the past couple of dozen years, maybe more acceptance from men being willing to take care of themselves.
Absolutely. So, you're hitting on a couple of really interesting points there, Josh. Like, there's no contextual relevance typically in guys, especially a generation, or a decade ago, or a generation ago. There's no contextual relevance for us, you and I, taking care of our skin, right? Our dads gave us that one lesson on how to shave that one time that the first time we put a tie on to go to school, or for that prom. And that was like the beginning and the end of your lesson on male grooming from your father, right? But women don't grow up that way. They typically develop skincare habits early on, and so guys are just really realizing that they've got skin too. There's nothing wrong with the concept of taking care of yourself, and so contextually in today's American culture and global culture in general, we're a global company. Guys are taking care of themselves, and it's okay, right? It's contextually okay to do that, and we see those proof points all across, all across social platforms, all across life in general. So it's fine for guys to take care of themselves. And the bigger issue, really, Josh, isn't necessarily just about my skin, right? It's about how I look, how I feel. Do I go to the gym? Do I eat right? Mm-hmm. Guys are concerned about that. So they're concerned for different reasons than women are, but they're concerned, and we're just tapping into it.
Yeah. So can you give me the origin story?
Yeah. I mean, I was like, I've had a couple companies before, and I was doing some research for some global skincare companies, really trying to help them understand the male market. And in that research, I was looking at myself in the mirror. I was coming home at night, and my wife was saying, you're not really getting any younger yourself. And I was trying to navigate, a plethora of skincare products that made no sense to me. What does a toner do? What does a serum do? And I was really intimidated by it. As a matter of fact, when I was doing research, I kind of, went into one of the largest department stores in Chicago where our company is based. It's called Marshall Field's, and I was just trying to fake it to make it fake it till I make it, and just say, give me whatever you got. And I ended up buying some products, not even really knowing what they do or how to use them. And I realized that this is a space that need to be simplified for guys, and it needs to be. Guys need to be able to understand this and be talked to about skincare in a very simplified way. So I created Tiege Hanley in 2016. We launched it in July of 2016. So we're just 4 years old. We've been, we had great fortune. We've been a very successful company, growing, double and triple digit growth year over year. And just love what we're doing. We're helping guys, feel good about themselves, and it's awesome.
What else did you do to validate this idea or this product?
Yeah, that's a good question. When you talk to guys, this goes back to the first question, Josh. When you talk to guys about it, they'll say, "Yeah, I don't really buy those products." But you'll hear them say, "I'll use like my wife has something in the shower.
Yeah.
It does this, or
Yes.
my significant other, whoever your significant other is in your life says
Mhm.
to you, my skin's very dry, or I
Yeah.
live in Chicago, so it's cold here in the winter. You probably have other, windy elements where you live. I need to put something on my face." So they're borrowing things. So they are engaged in the category. They're just not really aware of, what level of engagement. What we sell is routines. We sell healthy habits. We're in the business of selling, selling skincare systems so guys can get into good routines and create, a good habit. Now, everybody's routine is going to be different, but we help guys create really good, healthy routines.
Wow. So again, you've kind of, I would imagine you probably did some survey. I mean, again, just kind of looking at the market. What was the hard data that gave you the comfort level that, okay, let's invest some
Yeah.
money here?
Yeah. So the backstory is that when I was doing the research, I was, I was spending a lot of time with global companies looking at the men's skincare market. I spent most of my time in South America and in Asia. I helped many companies launch products and bring them to market in Asia. And I realized that, skincare in other parts of the world was a really booming business, and guys were really engaged in the category.
Wow.
There was triple digit year-over-year growth in many parts in Asia through 2000s, 2010 to 15, and it was high double digits in Eastern Europe, and kind of moving across into America, where we were in low single digits of year-over-year growth. And I knew that this was just a huge opportunity waiting to happen, and the American consumer was ready to start talking about taking care of their skin, and so that's how I ended up getting in the business. I ended up doing a bunch of research on the topic, writing up an executive summary, reaching out to some people, creating an advisory board, and then fleshing out a full business plan. And we started promoting the company a year before we launched it on
Yeah.
YouTube, through a YouTube vlog, in essence, a Kickstarter. So we had thousands and thousands of guys signed up for our product prior to our launch in July 11th, 2016.
How much of your product is moved through your own store versus maybe other platforms? Like, I don't know if you sell on Amazon or not, or through other retailers.
Yeah.
Where do people buy Tiege Hanley?
So almost, the majority of our customers, 95% of our customers buy at Tiege.com. We're also, Josh, a 30-day subscription company. So we have this membership aspect to our business. And so we're really proud of that. We're really just trying to help develop these great healthy habits, and deliver things in a very uncomplicated way to a guy's door, where he doesn't have to think about it and he can stick with it. But our main channel is through Tiege.com, Tiege.com. And we do sell on Amazon. It's the only other channel that we sell on. And it's, for us, we really almost consider it a retail channel. In 2021, we're gearing up to be in certain retail channels. But we want to take it easy there, because we're really proud of what we built at Tiege.com.
Yeah. And so was the monthly subscription model, was that kind of baked into it at the beginning?
It was,
Oh,
actually.
yeah.
I mean, to give you a little bit more, meat on the bone, we actually launched a Tiege at Tiege.com in July of 2015,
Hmm.
and it was a complete failure. We were selling routines.
Ah.
We hadn't developed our own brand, and so we retooled. There's a lot of things that came to play that really ended up creating a lot of luck for us. We ended up just coincidentally finding one of the most experienced skincare chemists in Manhattan, who's been developing for top skincare companies across the world. We got him involved as a partner in our business and started creating formulas. And we also ran into Aaron Marino, who has a YouTube channel, Alpha M. And at the time, he had 700,000 followers on YouTube, and he agreed to loved our business. We were gonna engage him to promote our business, but he loved the business so much he wanted to be a partner. So Aaron Marino and his channel on YouTube, Alpha M, now over 6 million subscribers, is an active partner in our business. So that's how the business was able to grow real rapidly. We had a bunch of things that come together, create our own brand, and we were off to the races right away.
Wow. I'm going through this, and I'm on your website right now at tiege.com. And, this is great because, your subscription start at I even see like a $15 starter routine here. And so it's super accessible. And when I think about it in that sense, I say, listen, for $15 to, $35 or $40 or whatever, man, my skincare is covered. I've got everything I need. And I know that next one is coming. So it psychologically, it kind of gives me a reminder, I don't want to buy this product and then just have it sit on the counter. I want to be actively using this, so that I'm taking care of myself. Is there, it's I'm just thinking psychologically too, the benefit of taking care of your skin. We don't necessarily want to look weathered. In Florida here, the sun is it can do some serious damage to your skin. And you could tell folks that have lived here a long time and haven't been taking care of themselves, it looks a little leathery. And I don't know that that's the look that you want as you start getting into your 40s and so forth.
Yeah. Look, right away, we leaned into skin cancer awareness and Skin Cancer Foundation in New York. And I honestly, be honest with you, Josh, I was along for the ride on this. My business partner, Rob Hoxie, I went to high school and college with. I brought him in early to really help us with this business. And he was, unfortunately, his father passed away from melanoma when his father was in his 50s. And he brought to the table, the concept of how important it is not only just to look good, but to take care of your skin. So right away, back in August 2016, we were a month in the business. I started donating. I wasn't broadcasting it to either of my partners, but we were donating to Skin Cancer Foundation to help skin cancer awareness. And we made a commitment early on to make products that have an SPF in them. So our daytime moisturizer has an SPF in them. Our lip balm has an SPF in them. We have 2 phenomenal sun protection products that'll be launched in the next 5 or 6 months. Really, really, really great products, and they will have significant sun protection formulations in them. So we think that's an important message to deliver to guys. It's one thing to want to look and feel amazing, but you do need to protect your skin. And you probably know this, Josh, living where you do, but the number one skin cancer or number one cancer for men is skin cancer.
Wow.
The good news is it's very treatable and it's preventable if you take the right steps. So, whether it's our moisturizer or whoever's moisturizer you potentially could be using, make sure you get one with an SPF in it. They say a minimum of 30. We have a really solid one that's at 20. But I love ours at 20 because of the weight of it. It feels good and offers a minimal protection. But get a moisturizer that has an SPF in it and apply it every day. Even if it's not sunny out or if you're not going to spend a lot of time just traveling to and from work, going to pick up something, dinner or whatever you're doing, you got to have something on.
It's going to take you 5 seconds.
Right.
Again, you take 10, 15 seconds to put on a shirt. Again, it's just, you put on an aftershave. It just, if it's set up like a routine, you'll never think about it again. And, fast forward, 3-5 years from now, and we take person A, person B, there's going to be a marked difference between them because they've thought to take care of themselves. Yeah. It's, even like going to the beach, I don't care. And you could tell the difference between most locals and tourists. Tourists are the ones that end up looking like lobsters, out on the beach. The locals usually just cover up completely. Like, it's okay. Like, I don't need the luxurious tan. I'm going to wear a beach shirt. My grandpa he was a trucker, and he ended up getting skin cancer on his arm because he always had it up on the window.
Right.
And he ended up getting skin cancer on his forearm.
Yeah.
As a result of that. So sun's no joke. It will absolutely impact you if you don't protect.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, we do a lot of things here. I mean, we sponsored last summer. Skin Cancer Foundation drives a big bus around the country offering free screening, and we were able to get enough guys engaged in our brand to donate so that we were able to pay for a bunch of miles for that bus last year. And we offer free screenings. At least we offer screenings to all our employees. We pay for the copay associated with that, and it's amazing. We've had 2 employees actually come back after those screenings and with skin cancer and have to have skin cancer removed. So so two employees. I mean, we're not a massive company. We have about 35 people, and we've had 2 people come back from the doctor, encouraged to go there because of our concern about skin cancer and find melanoma. So it's very common.
What I like about Tiege Hanley is you've got a product for every routine or every, aspect of it, so, I like, and again, maybe this is just my type A personality, but I don't want a cluttered sink. Like I'd like if everything kind of looked like it went together rather than like, okay, well, I got this Dove thing here, I got this thing here, I've got like 20 different products. I don't want that. Like, I want a great system that works together. So I think you guys have done a really great job of, creating a very, everything is in like these attractive black bottles. And by the way, the website is tiege.com, TIEGE.com, where you can look through all the systems. You got a quiz, you got to like start a routine for people to at least kind of get the ball rolling on this. A lot of thought has gone into this.
Yep. It's, again, it's about making it simple for guys. We have simple routines. You can start at $15. Again, whether it's our product or someone else's, you got to wash your face. Guys, anybody, guy that's listening out there and ladies, please don't laugh at us. We're pretty caveman, sophomoric like type humans. You got to wash your face, at least twice a day, and you got to put a moisturizer on it. If you can go a little bit further, you scrub, you scrub your face with a great exfoliant, a couple times a week. You put some moisturizer on before you go to bed, while you're resting. And if you could just accomplish, those things, wash your face and put a moisturizer on twice a day and scrub once a week, that right there is Annie to play the game. And it's a simple thing for guys to do. So I strongly encourage all guys out there to get on their skincare game, figure out what works for them. And, if you need to take it up a notch, which a lot of guys do, we sell a $35 box that includes an eye cream, and a $45 box that adds a serum. It's an extremely good value. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to the store and look at your drugstore. And we don't sell mass Tiege products. We sell prestige products. If you go to a drugstore, a lady's serum from Olay is going to cost $27 for the same ml that we sell, just that particular thing. And our product has hexapeptide 8 and some other really kick-ass ingredients. So there's just start with a wash and an AM moisturizer. Not kick up your game a bit if you're looking to fight Mother Nature a little bit, and make sure you have an SPF on.
All right. Kelley Thornton, CEO and founder of Tiege Hanley. Your website is tiege.com. That's TIEGE.com. Skincare routine for men. Thank you so much for joining us, Kelley.
Thanks, Josh. Your skin looks amazing.
Yeah, well, you thank my grandma for that. Thankfully, good genes there. And yes, I have been taking care a little bit of my skin, but I'm looking forward to getting the Tiege kit. Then I'll really be. We'll talking about 4 to 6 weeks.
That'd be great, Josh. Thanks very much, and thanks for everything.
Thanks, Kelley.